Hi, you guys. How are you? I'm just waiting for more people to get in the live. We just went from 2 to 12 real quick. What is up, you guys? Hey, how is everyone? I'm just gonna wait like a few more minutes so that everybody can like get in, and then we're gonna get started. I'm so excited for today's live, guys. I have so many gems, so many updates that I want to share with you guys. Nursing with Light in the building. Hi. In the meantime, just to give you guys a little update, I know you guys haven't seen me on here in a while, but I actually moved across the country. So I moved from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast now. Yeah, I officially did that on the 1st. So that's why I kind of haven't been online, because I've been like in between moves and all of that. But we'll talk about that in another video. That is not what today's video is about. Today's video is about UGC. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it. If any of you guys have heard of UGC, also, can you guys hear me properly? If you guys can hear me, just put a check mark or like a thumbs up in the comments. But today's video is going to be about UGC. So if any of you guys have heard about it, let me know down in the comments, and I'll just wait like maybe 1 or 2 more minutes. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of people in this live based off of the vote that we got on the poll, but a few people were interested, so I still wanted to come on here and share the gems. I'd rather share it with one person or 2 people than not share it with anyone at all. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about something called UGC. This is called it's referred to as user generated content. Okay, you guys have probably heard of it in certain places. It's kind of a buzzword. It's kind of on the come up, but it's still a little bit low key, which is perfect timing for you guys to hop on it, because it's a little bit harder to hop onto things once they become too oversaturated. So now that it's still kind of coming up but not too popular, is the perfect time to hop onto GC. We have 11 people in here and we only have 2 likes. Can we get those likes up for me, please? Thank you. Okay, so user generated content is basically where a content creator creates content for a brand and sells it to that brand. So then the next question that people ask is, what is the difference between a UGC content creator and a social media influencer or an influencer? And even though they're both very similar, they both get free products, they both create content, and they both work closely with brands. The difference between the influencer and the UGC creator is that the influencer uses their influence, right? So a brand will contact that social media influencer, and they'll say, hey, we see that you have an engaged audience, you have a lot of followers, we want to send you over your product, or we want to discuss a collaboration so that you can create content which you will then post on your own platform, right? So the influencer is posting that content to their own buy a product that they believe in or that they genuinely like, hopefully. Not everybody, but if you're a good creator, hopefully. Now with the UGC content creator, the approach is completely different. With the so if you're an influencer and you have a large amount of followers, a lot of the times you're going to be getting like lots of emails from different brands who want to work with you. As a UGC creator, yeah, you will get inbounds eventually as you kind of get better and you're a little bit more known. But in the beginning, you're the one who's going to be reaching out to brands. And the difference is the content that you're going to be creating is not content that you're going to post on your own social media. It's content that you're going to be posting on the brand social media. That the brand will post on their own social media. So the influencer is receiving a product from a brand or promoting a service from a brand on their own personal social media platform, right? So for example, a brand will come to me and they will ask me to post about a product on Nurse Key. Whereas as a UGC creator, I'm working with brands and I'm creating content, but I am not posting that content on Nurse Key. You guys don't content, right? It's content that I created and that I sent to the brand, and the brand then takes that content and posts it on their own social media page, whether it be Instagram, YouTube, wherever, or they use it for ad campaigns. Is that clear before we continue? Does everybody understand? And can we please get more thumbs up in here? We have 13 people in here. Okay, Nursing with Light says clear. Is that like clear for everybody? Before we move on, I just want to make sure it's clear just in case I need to re-explain it to anybody. So I'm just going to give you guys a second to answer. Nobody's responding. All right, so since nobody is saying anything, I'm going to assume that everybody understands, right? Okay, so how do you become a UGC content creator? I don't want to say it's easy because it's not easy, but it is simple. So I'm going to separate this into steps. I'm kind of going to walk you guys through the steps. Any of my social media platforms, I literally just spoke about it early this morning on my community section, but it's not something that I promoted because I just didn't think my audience would be interested. But if any of you guys are interested in UGC or becoming a UGC creator, my Instagram account is I can't even type in here, but it's at UGC by Kiara, Kieara. If somebody can write that, that would be great. If not, at the end of this live or in the community section, you guys can go see my last post or like 2 posts before my last post, and the link to my UGC account will be there. So to become a UGC content creator, you guys need to understand that it's, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Nursing by Light, she wrote it down below. It's UGC by Kiara. That is my new Instagram account. Make sure you guys go check me out on there. Okay, so to become a UGC content creator, and I want to put a little bit of music in here because I get kind of nervous on lives and it's a little bit too quiet. Hold on. So in order to become a UGC content creator, there are a few steps that you're going to have to go through before you actually start getting any brand deals. The first thing you want to do is you want to create a portfolio. So I guess before you even create your portfolio, you're going to start creating content. I don't know if you guys have any idea what UGC content looks like. If you guys want a good idea of what UGC looks like, just go on my UGC Instagram and you guys are going to see it. Plus, tomorrow I'm going to be posting a video recommending a bunch of different UGC Instagram accounts that you guys can follow if you guys want to have a better idea of what UGC content looks like. I'm seeing a bunch of followers coming in to my Instagram, so I'm assuming it's from you guys. And I could see that the amount of people in the live is going down, so I'm assuming people are clicking off to go follow. But maybe let's wait a minute for them to come back. Yeah, because it's going down. I'm assuming that it's going to go down and come back up. I'm really hesitant on whether or not I should continue or not because I don't want to have to keep repeating myself. So let's just like wait 30 seconds, and if they're not back, we're just gonna hit the ball rolling and we're just gonna keep going because I don't want to waste your time. I know it's late for some of you guys, especially my people out in Nigeria. It's already, what time is it already out there? It's about to be 8 soon, so. Okay, everybody's back. We're back up to 10. So I was right. Okay, so I was waiting for you guys because I knew you guys were like clicking off to go follow. I could see the followers coming in. So thank you guys for following me on there. But the very first thing that you want to do is you want to follow UGC creators. And I know this sounds boring, but just hear me out, okay? Follow some UGC content creators to really get a good grasp on what good UGC looks like. You want to get a look on lighting. You want to see the quality of the video. You want to see their hooks. You want to study the content that successful UGC content creators are putting out there so that you can replicate. And I'm not saying to copy, but so that you can replicate or use a little bit of their tips in your own videos. Once that's done, you want to go into your closet, okay? I know most of us here are girls. All of us have products somewhere in our house, whether it's makeup, body lotion. I don't even care if it's used or not. It doesn't. Just go into your cabinet, your bathroom cabinet. I know you can find a shampoo, you can find a lip gloss or a hairbrush. You can find something somewhere in your house. Find a few products, gather like 3 or 4 things, and you want to start taking pictures. You don't need a ring light. You don't need like anything fancy like that. I'm also going to be posting a video showing you guys some tricks on how I get good lighting. But me personally, for UGC videos, what I've noticed is that sunlight is the best. Brands love those like sunset, golden pictures. They're very aesthetically pleasing. They still look professional, and the best light is sunlight. It's literally the best light, and it's free. So gather up some of your products to a window and take some pictures. Let me see if I can go into my camera roll here and find you guys an example of just like a simple UGC picture, because I did take some pictures with my phone, but I don't know if they've transferred to my computer. Oh shoot, how am I gonna get this? Okay, hold on. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into my portfolio, because I want to give you guys like an idea of what it is that I'm talking about when I say sunlight pictures are literally the best pictures. Goes on and on, you give me a... Okay, so this right here is an example of a UGC picture that I took. Let me wipe my lens. You guys see that? No professional lighting, no professional camera. This was taken on my iPhone next to the window in my apartment. Beautiful, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This picture already, it's a recent picture, and I just added it to my portfolio. I pitched to a few people, and I'm already getting some responses back. So you don't need a professional camera or anything. Do you guys want me to show you guys some more examples of UGC pictures that I've taken? Do you guys want more examples so that you guys can like get a better idea of what I'm talking about? Just put yes in the comments if you guys want to see more UGC picture ideas or examples that I've taken. We have 14 people in here who are asleep. Okay, Nursing with Light says yes. Thank you for participating. Everybody's in here. Y'all want the gems. Y'all want the sister to help y'all out, but y'all don't want to help the sister out. It's okay. It's okay. I see y'all. I love y'all anyway, so I'm still going to help you guys because that's what I do. Okay. Tatenda says yes. Tasha says yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. People are waking up. People are waking up. All right, so let me show you guys some more examples of some UGC pictures that I've taken. So I already showed you guys this one. Put it by the sunlight. And the important thing with UGC pictures, if you really want them to be aesthetic, is you want to make sure that your props or your background is complementing the colors of the brand, right? You want to make sure that it's complementing. So we can see that The Ordinary here, their colors are very neutral, brown. You got a little bit of that like goldish going on with the glycolic acid color. You have that brown gray. So I made sure that I had that little plant in the back, and I put this little prop around just to complement the colors and make the colors stand out a little bit more. This is another like really simple sunlight picture. I literally took the picture right here where I'm sitting right at this window. Literally just took the product, held it up right here at the window, and boom, that was it. Nothing special, no professional camera. This is another one that I took that I took outside on the balcony, right? There's a lot of greenery outside, so can I still take good photos if I have an iPhone 8? Absolutely, you can still take good pictures if you have an iPhone 8, because iPhone 8s, I believe they do take high definition pictures. Yes, iPhone 8 still do take HD pictures, at least 1080p, and you don't need 4K for your you don't need 4K for Instagram, at least, because Instagram doesn't even support 4K quality. So even if you were to take like 4K quality pictures on your phone, once you upload them to Instagram, which you will be doing, and I will explain why in a second, Instagram is going to compress that 4K to 1080, and it's going to ruin the quality anyway. So it's actually better to film and to take pictures in slightly lower quality. I wouldn't say to go too much into the 720, but 1080 at least, so that you can make sure that you're maintaining the Instagram quality and that you're not losing resolution in your videos and your pictures when you upload them to Instagram. If you want to take 4K pictures to put in your portfolio, perfect. You definitely want to do that. But for Instagram, which is where you're going to be promoting your stuff, and I'll explain once again in a second, make sure that you're recording in 1080 or taking your pictures in 1080, because it doesn't support 4K. So we can see that the background here has a lot of greenery, which I liked because the bottle is green. So I felt like the background kind of complemented the color of the bottle. And you also have a lot of gold and like colors, bold colors on the bottle. So I put it in the sunlight just to bring that color out. This is another simple one, nothing crazy. I just took it in a living room. This one is not my favorite, but hey, it's in my portfolio and I've been getting results. Another one that I just held up at a window. I'm literally just holding two bottles in the sunlight and taking pictures with my phone, literally. Another one that I took, this is not even and mind you, these pictures that I'm showing you guys right now, I included them in my portfolio, but these are not pictures that I've taken for brands that I've actually worked with. These are just products that I had laying around in my cabinet. So like I said, any products that you have laying around in your cabinet, use them. You see, these aren't brand new. These are not brand new products. This is already halfway empty, but you can't even tell. This bottle here, halfway empty, but you can't tell. The only one you might be able to tell from is the glycolic acid, but this one was a brand new one that I had. So as long as the bottle isn't like these right here, you can tell that they're not full. But nobody's looking at that because they're looking at the quality of the picture. They want to see the quality that you can produce for them. These are just examples and they understand that. These aren't full bottles. So please don't go bankrupt, okay? Do not go bankrupt going to the pharmacy or to Sephora buying a bunch of things to take pictures of. Unnecessary. You don't need to do that. Okay, so we got this, we got this, we got this one, and this one that I posted on my that I recently posted on my Instagram, my new Instagram. If any of you guys are in here and you guys weren't here in the beginning, go down in the comments. You guys are gonna see Nursing with Light. She put UGC by Kiara. That is my new UGC Instagram account. I haven't spoken about this on any of my social media platforms, so make sure you guys go follow me on there if you guys want some UGC tips. And this is a lip gloss shot that I took because it's a clear gloss, but this thing is literally empty all the way to the bottom. Like there is nothing in here, okay? There's nothing in here, but it's still in my portfolio. So you don't need anything crazy. All you need is sunlight. I did not use a ring light. Oh my God, my leg is dead. I didn't use a ring light or any professional lighting. I didn't even use my camera to take any of those pictures. If you use your camera, you can. And I can show you guys the camera that I use to like film my YouTube videos and to take shots if I want to. But most of my UGC I do on the phone, on my phone. And the reason why I do UGC on my phone and doing because of the authenticity. It doesn't have that much of a salesy, super like brandy type of feel. You can tell when a commercial or an advertisement is created by the brand. It'll look very, very professional. The lighting, the like, you can tell when it's from a brand. So the reason why UGC is booming right now is because it seems more authentic. It's supposed to feel like it's coming from real, regular people and not professional content creators or professional photographers or anything like that. So you don't need a camera, you don't need any of that, because the content doesn't need to be perfect. It just doesn't. The more real it appears, the better, right? You might look at a skincare commercial for any skincare brand, and the skin is extremely photoshopped. You're not seeing any flaws, and you could just tell like this is not real skin. But with UGC content creators, it's raw, it's real. These are real people once again. So you can see the acne, you can see all of that, and it's just a lot more relatable. It's a lot more relatable. It connects a lot better with audiences. And so brands are realizing that this kind of content, the imperfect, regular people content, is actually generating more sales for them than their super professional, there's just super like clean stuff, if that makes sense. Okay, so you have gone on Instagram, you followed UGC creators, you have gotten a look and a feel at what their content looks like. You've grabbed your content from you've grabbed your products from your cabinet, you've taken your pictures. Now, what is the next step? With your pictures, the first thing that you want to do, if you want brands to start finding you, is you need to make yourself discoverable to brands. How do you make yourself discoverable to brands? We are going to create a brand new Instagram account that is specific for UGC, okay? We're just gonna create a new Instagram account. The reason why I didn't use my personal Instagram account for UGC is because I didn't want to hurt my watch time or hurt my algorithm, because I just have a bunch of people on there who follow me, but who don't really care about that stuff. That's not the stuff that they're interested in, right? So they're not gonna engage, they're not gonna like, they're not gonna watch, and that's gonna hurt me, right? So I just didn't even mention anything to them, because on your Instagram account, you're gonna create a username that has UGC included in it. And the reason why you want to make sure that you're including UGC, the term UGC, in Instagram, you need to understand people are using Instagram like Google, right? You go on Instagram, restaurants in Los Angeles, restaurants here, UGC content, you can use, and they're typing in UGC. If your actual username has UGC in it, you are going to be one of the names that shows up in that list, right? If you're a UGC creator but you only have it in your bio, you're not going to show up. So it's a lot better for you to include UGC in your actual username, so that once again, when brands are looking for UGC creators and they type in UGC on Instagram, you're going to be one of the names that shows up. So you're going to create an account. Next, you're going to optimize your account by writing your bio, right? In your bio, you're going to explain what you do, who you serve, the problem you solve, and some keywords, right? So if you I'm going to show you guys my bio, so that you guys can get an idea of what I am saying. Instagram.com/UGC by Kira. If you guys are still here, shout out to you. You guys are literally on the way to success, because people want instant gratification. They think that when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to any type of success, when they see influencers talking about how to do certain things, they think that we have some type of like secret. Like we have a secret and they just want us to tell them the secret so that they can get instant gratification. No, it doesn't work that way. Have to work. You're gonna have to put in some work, and part of the work is learning. So the fact that you guys are still here learning, shout out to you guys. You guys are doing a good job. You guys are already one step forward, one step closer to success. Okay, so this is my new account. If you guys have not yet followed me, get off this live, go follow me at UGC by Kiara. I'm gonna be posting a bunch. You guys can see that I already have a bunch of different videos on here, sharing tips and just like some information about UGC and what it is, how it works, how to pitch, which we're also gonna cover here. But we're talking about my bio, where UGC and content creators can find creative inspo, tools, and proven tips to succeed on. Who I am is there. This is my name. Like, this is my actual username, right? UGC by Kiara. Then this is my title, Kiara. I'm a UGC content creator and YouTuber. That's what I do. Who do I help? What do I solve? UGC and content creators find creative inspo, tools, and proven tips to succeed online. Okay, so make sure that you guys are including, you know, what it is that you do, what it is you're offering, what problem it is that you're solving, and you also want to make sure you guys go create an email address where brands can reach out to you. Not your email. It takes 2 seconds to create a new email. Do not be lazy. Go make a new email, okay? Make the email, okay? It's going to help you so much. And it's going to be a lot less likely that potential brands are going to get lost in all the hundreds of... I know your email probably has 100, 200, 300 junk emails that you're probably not going to open in there. So you don't want to use that email address and then start getting brand opportunities that you're missing out on because it's getting lost in all the crap that's in your email. Just make a brand new one so you know that whatever you get, whatever you receive on that email is probably something that's worth receiving or worth opening, okay? So that's the next thing. Then you're gonna start posting your content to Instagram. You have to act as if, okay? You're not getting brand deals yet, but you have to act as if. You can't just reach out to a brand with no portfolio, no pictures, no example, no, like, you can't just show up to a brand empty-handed and be like, hey, I want free shit, pay me. Doesn't work. It doesn't work, okay? It just doesn't work. So if you want to increase your discoverability and make yourself more discoverable to brands, but if you also want brands to trust you, you kind of have to act as if. You have to be a UGC creator before you actually become a UGC creator, if that makes sense, right? So let me show you guys an example. I'll actually show you guys 2 examples. I just posted actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys one example, and then you guys are gonna go on the Instagram and you guys are gonna look at the rest of the content and see the examples yourself, okay? I'll show you guys one skincare example. Shit, am I gonna get copywritten if I play this sound? Probably. All right, let me show you guys quick UGC example. Oh my God. Okay. I need to freaking log in. Fuck. Okay. Let's log in. This is not the time, Instagram. This is not the freaking time. 1 second, guys. Okay. Here's a UGC example. Hold on, let me put up the sound. Why is the sound not? Okay. I'm obsessed, and I don't even feel guilty about it. That's it. I'm obsessed, and I don't even feel guilty about it. Okay. I'm obsessed. 10 seconds. Okay. Literally 10 seconds. So that's an example of a UGC video. I do have others, and I will be posting more so that you guys can kind of get inspiration off of me, kind of see, you know, what it is that I do and try to replicate that in your own way. But that is an example. So posting things like this is what's going to make you discoverable. I personally haven't posted any videos of the brands that I've worked with, because if they want me to post their shit on my social media, they have to pay me extra. Okay, I'm a UGC creator, not an influencer. Our agreement is not for me as an influencer, content creator. So the agreement does not include me posting their shit to my own social media. It includes me creating the content and sending it to them so they can post on their own social media. So I haven't posted anything on my own social media. I might post like a few later on, just because, like, once again, I want to increase my discoverability and I want to show more examples of what my work looks like. But I'd rather just create some really good content using some stuff kind of that I already have voluntarily on my own than to, yeah, if that makes sense. We got 11 people in here and 11 likes. 11. Okay, so now you're posting your content online. The next thing you're going to start doing is you're going to start engaging with other UGC content creators, okay? Start engaging with other content creators. You can do this by literally typing in UGC. Just type in UGC content creators. And what I like to do, I'll actually show you guys what I do. Hey Frankie is one of my favorite UGC content creators, okay? She is the bomb. She is the bomb.com. So you could go on a creator like this, go on followers, and you can go through and see who is a UGC content creator. A lot of the times they'll have like UGC in their names. Okay, maybe Hey Frankie is not a good example, but okay, another thing you guys could do, you guys could just go on my account, right? You guys could go on my account. Shoot. Why is it not letting me? I don't want to see my story. Okay, you guys could go on my account, go on my followers, and you guys are gonna see, hey, Nursing with Light is here. You guys can go through and you guys are gonna see UGC Colette, UGC by Anna, UGC creator. This is why it's so important to have UGC in either your title, UGC Colette. I personally prefer just putting it in my actual username, because now that we're scrolling through my followers, yeah, you can see the second part right here, anti-aging, whatever, CM marketing, you can see this. But when you're actually just searching for a UGC creator, UGC, oh, you actually do see it now. Okay, so I guess you guys can put it either in your username or your bio title, but I would still suggest putting it in your username. So you guys can see just by typing in UGC, look at all of these different accounts that are showing up, UGC creators. And the reason why I'm able to find these creators is because they either have it in their name, in their username, in their title, or both. Okay. Is everybody following me? Just put some thumbs up, some thumbs ups in the comments if you guys are following me. My legs are dead. I'm in the kids' room, guys, and the table is tiny because they're having a conference in the room that I wanted to have a conference in. So like, I'm super uncomfortable right now, but it's all right. Okay, so you're gonna follow their content, you're gonna like their stuff, you're gonna engage with their stuff. And I don't mean go leave some pointless comments. Look for content that you actually like, that you actually enjoy, and leave valuable comments. Okay, don't just leave a bunch of heart eyes. I mean, you can do that. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I don't really have anything to say and I just want to show some love. But the thing is, if you act like a robot on Instagram is going to treat you like a robot. They're going to shadow ban you, and you don't want that. So you don't want to just go on people's comments, commenting a bunch of hearts and a bunch of fire signs everywhere, because you don't want to get shadow banned. That is the behavior of spam bots. So you can leave some hearts and stuff here and there, but make sure that you're leaving words so that Instagram knows that you're not just like a spam bot, just spamming people. Don't be a spammer, okay? Do not be a spammer. So now we're gonna move on to the good shit, okay? The good shit. Let me just take a sip of my drink. Are any of you guys having a drink? What are you drinking? What's in your cup? Y'all don't wanna know what's in my cup. I have some Jack Daniels with mango and cranberry juice. And I don't know how I came up with this concoction, but it just tastes really good. So just a little splash of Jack Daniels and some cranberry juice and some mango nectar. It is so cloudy, you can't even see anything. Okay, we're moving on to the next step. I see some thumbs ups down there. So now you You've created your email. You've created your brand new Instagram account, right? You have taken pictures of the things in your cabinet, you've posted them online, and you started engaging and interacting with UGC content creators. Let me tell you guys something about the UGC community, okay? Let me tell you guys something. The UGC community on any platform, whether it be Twitter, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Facebook, the UGC community is the most supportive community out there, okay? They really give you what you dish out. Like, if you show love, they are going to show you love back. The UGC community is supportive. It's not hard. Like, it's really not hard to get support and to get and some love from people in the UGC community. They show love. They really, really, really do. And obviously, if you're going and you're like following huge like influencers or content creators who have like a lot of followers, they may not engage with you that much, because content creators, sometimes like you get to a point where you're getting so many comments, you just cannot keep up with everybody. It's nothing against like others, but if you really want to connect and grow, look for people who are just starting off as well. Look for people who don't really have many followers, and show them love. They're going to appreciate that love so much, and they're going to they're going to reciprocate it. They're going to show you that love back. So it shouldn't really be that hard for you guys to grow. Once again, if you're on this live and you have not yet followed me, on my UGC account, the gems are going to be there, okay? There's only so much I can say here. The gems are going to be there. Like, whenever I get any marketing emails or PR emails for any brands, I'm going to be sharing those emails on there, doing the work for you so that you don't have to go out of your way and find those emails and pitch to those people. I'm going to share those emails with you so that all you have to do is take that email and pitch. And we're going to be talking about pitching and everything in this live. I could fucking sell this live, okay? With the amount of gems I'm going to be giving you guys. I could literally sell this shit. So show a little love, okay? Drop some likes, and let's move on to the next step. The next step is creating your portfolio. And I know that it sounds overwhelming. People will hear certain things and they just automatically expect it to be hard, and it isn't. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to create a portfolio. It doesn't matter, as long as you know how to turn on a computer and use a mouse and type, okay? As long as you know the basics. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to go to canva.com. And I know you guys have heard of Canva before. There's so many other sites out there that you guys can use, but Canva is my personal fave. Let me get something to hold the phone up, because I won't be able to. Just a second. Y'all, 30's creeping up on me like crazy. My knees are, look, let's not even go there. Okay, Canva. Let's do it. Is my screen dirty? Okay, I'm gonna hold it up with this water bottle. Oh, let me actually pin Light's comment. So if you guys haven't followed me on my new Instagram, that is the Instagram you guys want to follow. And like I said, the UGC community is extremely supportive. So if you show love, they're gonna show love back. A lot of people love you guys. You guys watch content, you guys take in the info, and you guys just run off without showing any appreciation for the time that people are taking to produce the content that is helping you guys. So when you guys follow other creators, myself included, if you guys want love, y'all need to show love, okay? And that means commenting, that means liking. Content creation takes a lot of time. It really, really, really does. So just show a little bit of appreciation for the effort that people are putting in, and they are definitely gonna reciprocate that to you. So show love, make sure you're liking, make sure you're commenting, not only on my posts, but on all the UGC creators that you're following. They are going to reciprocate that, okay? So UGC by Kiara, that is my new Instagram account. I pinned it there. Okay, so we're gonna go on canva.com. This is the freaking best. It's just the best, okay? Anything that you want to do is on here. You want to do a presentation, is here. You want a whiteboard, is here. You want to create a reel, story, mobile video, anything, a flyer, a business card, whatever you want to create is here. And the great thing about Canva is the templates are already created for you. So you can use the templates as they are, or you can kind of customize them to your liking. So let's just do this. Look, see, I already have it right here. UGC portfolio. There is a free version and there is a paid version. You're going to get a lot more for the paid version, but it is a little bit pricey. I just paid for the year. I think it was like $200 or something for the year, but there is a free option with free templates and you could create some amazing stuff with the free stuff. But I would personally recommend getting the paid version. Karen says, what about someone who doesn't have a laptop? You can get the Canva app and you can do this on your phone as well. It might be a little bit more tedious because the phone is smaller and so it can be just like a little bit annoying for me personally, especially since I've gotten used to a laptop. I used to do everything on my phone. I used to edit every single one of my YouTube videos on my phone, and I got used to screen and more space to work with. It became so much easier. But yes, you can download the Canva app and you can 100% follow these steps and do the same exact thing right from your cell phone. You don't need a laptop. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a template because right from the get-go, it gives you the opportunity to show your work. So let's just see here. We're literally going to build a portfolio together right here, right now. Let's do Karen Ann. UGC content creator. Okay. We're going to go, I'm just going to choose some pictures off of Canva, like not my own personal pictures, but I'm just gonna use some pictures that I've already used for some things on Canva. So here, let's just take a few pictures. Do not do this. Make sure that you are using your own work and that you're not using images off of Canva. If you want to use filler pictures, you can use filler pictures from Canva, like of like textures or like aesthetic backgrounds like this if you want, but don't use like images like this as a work if it's not your work, if that makes sense. So let's just say, okay, maintaining the aesthetic. You want to make sure that the aesthetics is very, very important, like extremely important when it comes to your UGC portfolio, especially if you're going to be in the beauty and fashion kind of circle, which I'm assuming a lot of you guys will be because you guys kind of follow me and I do skincare and all of that. Make sure that the aesthetic is there. And so you guys can see how these pictures are different, but the aesthetic is still somewhat similar. The colors match each other. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. There. So one mistake that I see a lot of people make with their portfolio, okay, is these brands are getting thousands of emails from thousands of content creators They don't give a shit about you. They don't, okay? They really don't. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, this is business. This is not about friendship. This is not about like love. We want to get paid. We want to get paid, and they want to get paid. So the focus your should be demonstrating your work and being very clear about why they should choose you and the value that you can offer them. Okay? So our live just went from two people to 13 people. So I want to make sure that I'm repeating what it is that I just said. One, if you were on the live before, or if you are a UGC creator, you want to learn how to become a UGC creator and create content that you can sell to brands and make money from, follow me on my UGC account at UGC by Kiara. I have it pinned in the comments that Nursing with Light left. Secondly, when it comes to your portfolio, stop talking so much about yourself, at least in the beginning. Do not start your portfolio with an about me, okay? They don't care. They don't care. If you were lucky enough to even get a brand to open your portfolio, oh, you need to make sure you have it in the bag. You need to make sure you have it in the bag there and then. And the way you get it in the bag is by demonstrating your work right off the bat. Right off the bat. So you know what? I'm not going to show you guys my entire portfolio because I don't want anybody to like copy me. I want you guys to use your own creativity. But I'm going to show you guys an example. This is my opening page. You got my picture. You got some of my work. You got pictures of me working. You can see like this screams. It screams UGC. You can see a picture of me here with a product. You can see a picture, a clear picture of my face, as well as another picture of me actually working and taking pictures of the same product that is right here, right? You want to make sure that you're catching them as soon as they open your portfolio. That is number one. So if I know like a few people, let's just wait for a few people to come back in here, because I think some people left to go follow me, or maybe not. But just in case, I want to make sure that nobody misses out on what it is that I'm saying. Okay, some people are coming back. So like I was saying, if you have a UGC portfolio, Lady T Toko says hi. Hi. So for those of you who are coming in, we're talking about UGC and how I have kind of got like stopped the whole influencer thing to create UGC content, which basically means creating content that you're going to sell to brands so that they can promote it on their own social media platforms or use for paid ads, rather than you using that content on your own social media platform. I'm just going to keep going because people are going to have the replay anyway. Do you guys have any questions? Does anybody have any questions right now? Anything that you guys want me to clarify right now? If you do, let me know. If you don't, leave some thumbs ups. Let's keep pushing. It's already been 50 minutes. I don't want to take up the whole day. I know you guys have things to do. I got things to do too. Any questions? Or are we good to go? Okay. I'm going to assume we're good to go. So, how hard is it to UGC from the Caribbean? It's not hard. It should not be hard. It should not be hard for you to get UGC deals from the Caribbean. As a matter of fact, I would even argue, she said, or outside of countries, no, or from other countries outside of the States or like Canada. To be honest, I would argue that where you're located really doesn't matter. As long as your content is good and as long as you can prove to the company that you will be of value of them and that they should hire you as a creator for them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could be in Saudi Arabia, you could be in Grenada, you could be in, it doesn't matter. So some people are going chop wrap this up. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. Any other questions? I remember somebody had actually DM'd me asking me what to use. Like, it's actually better for you to not use a professional camera as a UGC content creator, because it's not about looking professional. It's about being authentic and for the content to look as real as possible. We want the content to look like it's coming from just regular people, and we want to avoid extremely edited, extremely perfect content. You want the content to be good. You still want it to be high quality. You still want it to be engaging and fun and captivating, but you don't want it to be extremely clean and perfect and branded like regular commercials. So I'm going to show you guys and then I'll show you my camera. Thanks for answering. I'm a content creator as my day job, but I want to earn a side hustle. You need guys, I got fired from one of my agency nursing jobs this morning because I didn't show up to work. Why? Well, because this was his 5th time in a row underpaying me. And I said, I'm not going to continue standing on my feet, hurting my injured knees if you ain't going to pay me. So I ain't going to go. And I didn't go. And he got mad and he fired me. And honestly, content creation is kind of like what saves me, because I know that no matter what, I always can kind of fall back on. So becoming a UGC creator or having a side hustle isn't just about making money. It's about your safety. It's about your freedom. It's about your safety and your freedom. Some people have kids to take care of. We have responsibilities to take care of. We don't have time to have our entire lives and finances in the hands of one person who doesn't care about us. And it's so crazy because this person who fired me this morning, he thinks I need him. Like, he literally thinks I need him, and it's because he doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know what it is that I do. So he was expecting me to beg, and I said, bye. The fuck? So I want us to all earn money. I want us to all have side hustles. Once again, not only because content creation is fun and not have control over our lives. We want to know that regardless of our day job, regardless of whatever happens, we have some type of income to fall back on. We're not going to be hungry. Our kids are going to eat. Our bills are going to be paid. Our car note is going to be paid regardless. Okay? It's about safety here. This is about your God-given right. Like, this is your freedom. You deserve to live the life that you want. Okay. Where were we? Portfolio. Stop starting your portfolio with your About Me section. Wrong. The first thing you want to start off with is demonstration of your work. It already says who I am. It already says who I am right here. I'm Kiara Francis, and I'm a UGC content creator. That's clear. The images reinforce what is written. I am Kiara, and I am a UGC content creator. Okay? So that should be. Your second page, okay, should be an explanation of what UGC is and how it can be beneficial to the brand. So I'm going to read it, okay, because I don't want anybody to say that I'm plagiarizing other people when I'm the one who actually wrote this. So I'm gonna read it out for you guys. So my second page, what is UGC and how can it help your brand? Because that's all companies care about. That's all brands care about. What can you do for me? So we need to stop making our portfolios so me, and we need to start focusing on them, because all they care about is them. All they care about is them and how you can help them and how you can make them money. So you need to make sure that that is the focus. This is how I can help you. This is how I can add value to your brand. This is how I can make money for your brand. So my second page says, UGC, also known as user-generated content, refers to content created by individuals rather than brands, which gives it a more authentic feel. That content connects better with potential buyers. It includes posts, reviews used for ad campaigns. Brands benefit by collaborating with UGC creators by gaining authentic and trustworthy content, increased engagement. Sorry, I just lost it. In fact, studies have shown that UGC can boost online sales by an astounding 29%. And with a decade of experience and proven track record in crafting compelling content that converts, let's embark on a collaborative journey. See what I did there? So I'm opening with what is UGC and why should you want to do it? What is it? How is it going to benefit you? That's what I'm opening up with. Once I've made it clear that this is something that is actually valuable, and I went and looked for a fact, okay? A proven stat that backs up what it is that I'm saying. So I'm not just saying, oh yeah, like UGC, yeah, okay, prove it to me. In fact, studies have shown that UGC can boost online sales by an astounding 29% according to Yapto. A fact. This is something that is proven. So already it's like, okay, you know, she's proving to me that like this is actually something that's beneficial to me. Why? Because it gives the content a more authentic feel. It increases sales. You'll gain trustworthy, authentic content. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, my boyfriend is blowing up my phone right now. I can't even look at what he's sending me because of... Okay. So next, after we've let them know from the jump, this is who I am. So do not put examples of your work at the end of your portfolio. Chances are they're not going to get to the end. Like I said, these brands are getting thousands of emails from thousands of people just like you. So if you want them to open your stuff, if you want them to actually get to the point where they're buying, you need to be snap with the stuff, and you need to make sure that the focus is on them and not on you. For those of you who are coming in, we're talking about UGC content creation. We're talking about how I stopped influencing and started selling content to brands, and how you can do it too with 0 followers. If you have not seen the beginning of the video, make sure you watch the replay. And if you want to know more information about this, go in the pinned comment by Nursing with Light and follow me on my UGC account. Okay? So, presented our work, let them know how UGC can be valuable to them. Next, then we're gonna move on to who we are and what our experience is. But we wanna make sure that we're keeping this short and brief. They don't want to they don't wanna read your 10-paragraph story. They don't care. Short, okay? And even in the about me section where you're talking about yourself, you also want to still make sure that in there you're still somewhat keeping the focus on them. Okay? Your portfolio has to be selfless. It has to be about them. So I'm gonna read mine to you. I'm Kiara, a seasoned content creator and YouTuber with 9 years of experience. Right? That converts. That's an extremely important part that you have, or whatever. You can even if you're not a professional. I wouldn't even say professional. Even if you haven't worked with brands yet, if you have created any type of content, include when that started. So if you started taking pictures or including that experience in your pitch, right? So throughout my journey, I've honed my skills in creating captivating, thumb-stopping content that converts, collaborating with renowned brands such as O'Shea Malibu, Ladora, blah blah blah. I've had the privilege to apply my knowledge and drive to their success. Now I'm eager to bring that same expertise and passion to your brand to help you strategize and achieve your business goals. See that? It's not about me. It is about me, but it's about why you should choose me to help you. Okay? Then, once that's done, then I go into showing examples of my work, because at that point I already showed some examples of my work from the opening, so they can already see, okay, this girl, she creates good UGC content. We can already see from the jump that her shit is good. That's gonna make us want to move on to the next slide. In the next slide, she's talking about how it can help our brand. She's talking about the benefits of hiring a UGC content creator. She's backing it up with facts. Okay, now I'm interested. Let me see a little bit about who this girl is. Oh, okay. She has this amount of experience. She's worked with this amount of people, and she wants to help me grow my brand. Okay, let me see what she's about. Really get the bag in. That's where you really get the bag in. To be honest, before you even show your work, like for me, for example, I'm actually gonna switch this up right now because I'm noticing that I made a mistake. I do have some of my YouTube results, and I'm gonna take those results and I'm gonna take those results and I'm gonna put them after the About Me section, because I want to prove. Now, I know that not everybody's an influencer. Not everybody has that. If you do have any YouTube videos or any Instagram videos or anything that have gone semi-viral, and I'm talking like at least maybe like 2,000 views. If you have anything 2,000 views and up, you can definitely include that in your results section, as long as it's related to what you are selling. If you have a gaming video that went viral, but you're like applying for a UGC gig for like a skincare company, they don't give a shit. But if it's somewhat related, then that can definitely work. So I'm gonna put my results after. And I'm right here, I'm gonna add, let me show you some of my work and my results. Okay, so then I have my results here. Boom, first. And then we're gonna make them go and see the examples of our work. So once they've gotten to know us, they've seen our work, they have a good idea of what it is we can do for them, why it's valuable, why they should hire us, and they've seen example prices. But I'm gonna say this, UGC content creators have absolutely no experience, no audience or anything. They are charging about $100 to $150 for a UGC video. And a UGC video usually isn't really above a minute. Sometimes I've had some people ask me for a video that is 3 minutes long. For me personally, 3 minutes is pushing it. That is damn near a full video, especially if you're asking me for raw content. Oh my God, that can be repurposed into a million different videos. You gon' pay the bag for that. But usually a UGC video is between 30 seconds to a minute. And new content creators with absolutely no experience are charging about $100 to $150 for UGC content. So I wouldn't say to undersell yourself, because if you undersell yourself, it can kind of like make them judge you a bit. Like, why is she charging so low? But then again, it might work out for you. You never know. So, another thing that I want to talk about in terms of pricing, create bundles, okay? Create bundles. So let's say, for example, if you charge $100 for one UGC video, charge $230, $225 for 3. If $225 is for 3 UGC videos, charge $235 for 3 UGC videos. Charge, I don't know, $375 for 6, right? Do you guys understand? Like, do you guys see what it is that I'm doing? So let me repeat that. If you're charging $100 for one UGC video, charge around $225, $250 for 3. I would say go more for the $225 because it's a little bit lower. Do $225 for 3. That way, instead of getting a $100 deal, you're more likely to get a $225 deal, and then you can make more money that way, right? If you're charging $225 for 3, then right, brands are a lot more likely to get 6 videos from you for $350 or $375 than oh my God, I completely lost my train of understand what I'm saying. I think you guys get what I'm saying. Okay, so create bundles. That is going to help you a lot. That is going to help you make way more money. You're gonna make way more money creating bundles, because a company rather pay you $225 for 3 videos than to pay you $100 for one. It's a deal for them. It's a deal for them, and it's a deal for you, because you're making $225 that you probably didn't have before. I know a lot of my viewers are from Nigeria. The last time I was in Nigeria, $100 was like, I think $100 was like 45, 50K. So that's like 100K. Is it 100K? Like 100 plus K Naira that you didn't have before? I know a lot of people could use an extra 100K, an extra 100,000 Naira every month. Oh, Nursing with Light says 78. It was not 78 when I was in Nigeria. So Naira must have gone all the way down. So that's even you. That is even better for you, because 78K. Then what? Then $200. Then $200 is what? 160K. Shit, I know a lot of Nigerians out there could use an extra 160K. I know a lot of people out there could use an extra $200 a month, and this is off of one brand. So create deals. Okay, now I want to touch on just a few last pointers before we go, and I'm gonna write them down so I don't forget. The first thing that I want to talk about is I want to show you guys some apps that you guys can download to find some where you guys can get some UGC deals. I want to talk about, okay. So before you guys even get to the point where you are charging, right? You guys can charge. You guys can definitely charge. Shoot your shot. Create your price list, create your portfolio. And we didn't even finish the portfolio, but just to go back, like, you guys can easily do this. Literally just go back. The template is already there. It's already created for you. All you have to do is change out these pictures. Change out these pictures with your pictures, change out the writing to whatever you want to be, switch up the writing, move it to wherever you want to be, and make it yourself. Even the background, if you want to make it a little bit more aesthetic, you could go ahead and put this in the back, make it a little bit sunnier. That would probably look really nice with this, since these pictures happen to be like white and gold sunny type of pictures. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is already, just by taking a picture of a sunset. And to find this, all you have to do is literally go into Canva and type in sunset reflection on wall. Whatever you want, just type it into Canva and it'll show you, and you're gonna see like a bunch of pictures of reflections on walls, like this one right here. And all you have to do is just play with it. There are thousands of templates, so just go on Canva, type in UGC creator portfolio, choose the template that you like, whatever you think looks nicer, and just switch out the pictures for your own pictures. Okay. So when it comes to your price list, create your price list, include it in your portfolio, and pitch. This is why you guys need to follow me on Instagram, because I noticed that some brands can be a little bit shallow, right? Some brands can be a little bit shallow, and I wouldn't even say the brands. A lot of the times when you reach out to a brand through social media or via Instagram DM, which you should not, do not pitch to brands via Instagram DMs. I know some people will tell you to. Don't. You should, if you're gonna be emailing a brand, if you're gonna be DMing a brand on Instagram, it should be a short pitch. Hey, my name is Kiara. I'm a YouTuber and UGC content creator. I've been a user of your brand for a long time, and I'm absolutely obsessed. See videos for you. Would you be willing to give me your PR or marketing team's email so that I can send out my portfolio and give you guys a better idea of how I can be of great value to you and your brand? Okay? That's all you should be saying in the DMs. Don't write a whole pitch. Why? It's not because pitching in the DMs is bad, but it's because a lot of these brands are separated into sections. The people who take care of the Instagrams and who are answering the Instagram DMs, these are the social media team. They're not the marketing team. So even if they want to give you a UGC deal, even if you send them your portfolio and they think it's absolutely gorgeous, or you send them pictures, there's nothing they can do. They're not the ones who are going to sign you on to a deal. The marketing team is. So don't even waste your time going back and forth with the social media team, because they can't help you. The only thing they can do is guide you in the right direction by giving you the marketing team's email. So get the marketing team's email. Oh my God. Get the marketing team's email and email the marketing team. A lot of the times, if you are a brand new content creator and you have no experience, no videos anywhere, you don't have any track record, and the only thing that you have is the videos in your portfolio, a lot of the times they're not going to want to send you, they're not going to want to pay you. They're probably going to be willing to create to send you some free products, but even to get free products, you still need to have somewhat of an audience, which is why I'm saying to create yourself a UGC specific Instagram and make sure that you're interacting with other UGC content creators on the Instagram platform. Comment, like, show love. Like I said, the UGC community, freaking supportive community out there. I remember when I was getting started with UGC, people were saying that, and I didn't really get it. But now that I'm a UGC creator and that I'm kind of like in there, oh my God, the love from the UGC community. If you are showing love, they're going to show you love back. And that is what's important to brands. Brands want to see that people are engaging with you. They want to see that like you have a little bit of an audience, not just because of the audience, but because they want to kind of see how people react to your content, which is why it's extremely important to kind of put yourself out there so that they can kind of see that. If they can see that, even if you only have 100 followers, if they can see that you are active, that you're creating good content, and that people are somewhat engaging with your content, then they might be willing to send you some free products. And me personally, I'm at the point where I don't do free shit anymore. But when I first started as a content creator, I did a lot of free advertisement before I was even able to charge anything for my content. A lot. So you may have to accept some free stuff. Let me make sure my phone's not dying. Okay, we're good. So you may have to accept some free products. And yo, everybody loves free shit. Everybody loves free shit. So free things don't really have to be, they're not a bad thing. Of course, we would prefer to make the money, but I mean, you can receive some things that you were going to buy anyway that you don't have to pay for now. So now that's still extra money in your pocket, even though you're not getting paid cash. Okay. So get the free stuff. Why? Because with the free stuff, you can create some UGC. You can literally create some UGC content. And then you can use that as leverage in your portfolio when you want to collaborate with other brands. Brands don't need to know that it was an unpaid collaboration. They don't. But the fact that you were able to get a collaboration with a brand, if you can show that to another brand that, yo, yeah, I was able to actually collaborate with one of your competitors. This is not what you're going to say to them, but this is basically what you're saying to them when they see in your portfolio that you've worked with their competitor. That's going to make them curious, and that's going to make them want to work with you as well. Okay, so get the free stuff only so that you can use it in your portfolio. You can use it to create UGC content, which you will then post on your Instagram and use to grow your Instagram. Take the free stuff. Negotiate. Always negotiate. Even if they say, hey, nah, it's not really in our budget right now. We don't have a budget, but we can send you free stuff. You can try to find a way to negotiate with that. If they say your rate is a little bit too high, I mean, at the end of the day, you weren't making money from the content you were creating anyway. So if you're charging $150, all they can afford is $85. Go back and forth with them. Go back and forth. Negotiate with them. See if you can get them to up it to at least $100, and then seal the deal there and then create the content. But if they say that it's not in their budget, you don't really have much room to leverage as a brand new creator. And so the best way to develop your portfolio, in my personal opinion, and to grow your social media account is to get free deals. It's going to make a lot of other UGC creators trust you a lot more. They're going to want to follow you more because they're going to see that you're getting all this free stuff, and they're going to like want to follow you and want to know how you're getting these collaborations and all of that. And that's going to increase your engagement on Instagram and make Instagram push you even more, which will make you even more discoverable to brands. And yeah, it's pretty much just like it's a win regardless. It's a win for the brand, definitely, because they're getting free advertisement, and it's a win for you because you're getting free things. And even if you're not making the amount that's on your price list, you're still making extra money that you wouldn't have made for that content anyway. Okay. Now, where to get UGC deals? There are a few places where you can find some UGC deals. Hold on. So the first place where you can get UGC deals is, and I'm going to start from like the worst to the best. Fiverr. I am placing Fiverr at number 5. And the reason why I'm placing Fiverr at number 5 is because even though it's very easy, okay? It is. If you have decently good in like the day after you post your stuff, but within like a month or so, if you're actually active on there, because you have to be active on Fiverr so that Fiverr like recommends your stuff and all of that. After a month or so, you should start getting a few deals if you have somewhat decently created UGC content, and if you have a good profile, an optimized profile, right? I personally don't like Fiverr because the thing with Fiverr is, well, one, there's a lot of competition, and two, people place their content at such a low price that it's really kind of hard to get the standard, especially if you don't really have much experience. So you might see the Fiverr Pro sellers selling their content for $300, $400, $500 for one single UGC video. But then, the people who are kind of on the come up, who have brand new accounts, are new video. Once again, this is still extra money, but $20 is really not a lot of money when the standard for UGC is really $100. So if you want to get paid the standard, it's not, and like I said, this is the standard. So to request $100 for a UGC video to a brand is not absurd. It's not abnormal. It's not high. Like, this is literally standard. If anything, it's low, because most of the brands, they've paid content creators $1,000 for a 30-second video. Okay, they have $1,000, $1,000 maybe for a 30-second video, or maybe like 3 videos or so. They're paying the money. They have the money. They know how much UGC creators pay. So that's that. So Fiverr, you will have to set your prices a little bit lower. The next is Upwork. I actually really like Upwork. The only thing that I don't like about Upwork is that you have to keep buying connects. So once you use up your connects, you have to keep buying connects so that you can apply to jobs. So the difference between Fiverr and Upwork is that on Fiverr, it is more of a service-based platform where creators or service providers are providing their service. They're putting their services out on the platform, and then people who need those services are then going to come find them. Whereas on Upwork, the brands or the companies who need the service are posting the job that they need help with, and then people like you and me, the service providers, are applying to those jobs, and then you'll either get picked or not. So once you apply to a certain amount of jobs, you need to continue buying connects, which can get really annoying. But if you want a better pay, if you want better pay, Upwork is definitely a better place. You can definitely upsell way more on Upwork than you can on Fiverr. The next place where I really recommend getting UGC deals, or finding places where you can find UGC deals, Hi. Is not LinkedIn, Twitter. Okay, absolutely massive UGC community. Okay, people are always posting jobs on there. Whenever people need UGC content creators, people are posting it on there. So if you want to be in the loop, just literally go on Twitter and just look for a bunch of people who are also in the UGC space, follow them, follow their posts, because like I said, the UGC community is so freaking supportive that like they will see jobs and they will post them. If it's like a job that they're not interested in, or that's like outside of their niche or whatever, they will take that job, take that post, and they will post it to Twitter so that their fellow UGC can apply if it's a job that is aligned with their niche. Okay, so there is a shit ton of opportunities on Twitter. Shit ton. I'm not active on Twitter, but I'm not like actively posting on Twitter. I really should be. I probably should be. Twitter's where it's at, okay? Twitter is where it's at, okay? Um Next, we got Incense. Incense is an app that connects brands with content creators. And the great thing is there's no pitching involved. There's no any of that. You put your work out there. It's kind of like Fiverr. You put your work out there, and whoever looks at your profile and feels like you can create some good content for them, they will reach out to you. So if you've been having problems with pitching, then this is definitely going to solve that issue for you, because you're not going to have to pitch. Like I said, you just post the content out there, and then brands are going to be able to reach out to you based off of whatever they see on your profile. Kind of like Fiverr. The next is B-roll, BEEROLL. This is very similar to Incense. It pretty much works the same way. I don't need to re-explain it. It connects brands to creators. Just post your stuff on there and people are going to reach out to you. And last but not least, okay, really not least, there's so many other brands that I'm going to be sharing also on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on my new UGC account, it's in the pinned comment by Nursing with Light, UGC by Kiara. But the last one is LinkedIn. And this is the best one, but it is a little bit more complicated to maneuver through. It's so crazy because I'm getting a LinkedIn notification this second. And also, I'm literally getting a comment right now. We would love a video from you, from somebody who just commented on my UGC account. Literally this minute. I wish I could share my screen with you guys to show you guys, but this minute somebody is messaging me based off of a UGC example video. Is it a scam? It might be, because sometimes it's scam emails, but at the end of the day, it's getting reach. So this is why I'm saying, when you put yourself out there, when you make yourself discoverable, it's a lot easier for you to get inbounds and make money. If you are not posting and you are inactive, then it's going to be really hard. It's going to be way, way, way harder. And so LinkedIn is the hardest one to maneuver about, in my opinion. Twitter and all these other apps are way easier to use than LinkedIn. Great thing about LinkedIn is if you follow a brand, let's say you like CeraVe, for example. If you go on LinkedIn and you type in CeraVe, this is an example. They might not even have a LinkedIn, but let's say they do. A lot of the times you're going to see all the employees at CeraVe, which makes it so much easier for you, because then you don't have to go out of your way trying to bust your head to find emails. A lot of the times you will see the social media team, the people who are in the social media team, the director, the founder, you might see the marketing teams or a marketer. And then if you click on that person's profile, a lot of the times they will also have their email address on there. So then you can just take that email address and send an email to the right person from get. Instead of doing this telephone game where you message one person who has to message the other person who has to message the other person, you can literally go directly to the source. And that is one of the powers of LinkedIn and why I love LinkedIn so much. And I said lastly LinkedIn, but I'm going to go ahead and say Instagram. Instagram. Twitter is probably better because people post gigs and stuff. People actually post gigs on Instagram. on Twitter. But I would say that if you are trying to kind of grow an audience and if you're trying to connect with other UGC content creators, Instagram is definitely the place. Love Instagram. I wish I had started doing this earlier. And I think that pretty much sums it up. Oh my God, we've been on here for an hour and a half already. Time flies, but I loved this live. So I think I pretty much gave you, guys, most of the gems, most of the things that I had to kind of tell you guys about UGC. Is there anything else that you guys want to know? Are there for you guys regarding user-generated content before we end this live and move on with our day? Any questions at all? If you don't, I'm gonna end this live. I think this live was super jam-packed with information. Like, what? Gems on gems. No questions? Carla's Place says, yes, please post the recording so I can rewatch. Oh my God. I love that girl. I don't even know who she is, but I love that girl. She is like literally always showing love. Always showing love. I don't even know if she's on this live right now, but these are the people I do it for. Oh my gosh, guys. I was literally about to leave. We didn't even talk about pitching. Okay. Quickly. I want to show you guys this. Actually, instead of showing you guys, I'm going to send you guys to my Instagram. If you guys want to know how to write the perfect pitch for brands, because I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with. They want to pitch to brands, but they don't know what to say, right? They don't know what to say. Oh my gosh, I wish I could put my boyfriend on this call right now. Because I was literally speaking to him yesterday and I was asking him, like, what do you think are some really important things that you should include in a pitch to even make somebody open your email? And the reason why I asked him is because he does marketing. Marketing is like what he literally professionally does. So since I'm always reaching out to marketing teams, I asked him, right? Like, what is it that someone can include in their email in order to make you open their email? And I mean, I don't want to butcher what he said, but he structured it really, really well. But he's at work right now. Shit. Karen says, if you have the links to the website links you mentioned, please drop it. I'll put it in the description once this live is done, because I can't take a little while, because this live is literally 92 minutes long right now. So it's going to take a little while for it to fully upload onto YouTube, the replay. But once the replay is up, you can go in the description and you're going to see all the links for. You can come back maybe in a few days and like kind of retouch base on this stuff, just if in case you guys have any questions. And I would love to have my boyfriend on this call next time, just for like a minute or two, just so that he can kind of give you his perspective from like a marketing standpoint. And yes, okay, so just to help you guys out, for those of you who don't know how to write a pitch, this is the website that I want you guys to go to, and I'm going to show you guys. Actually, no, go to my Instagram, because I already have a video on there. So I'm going to stop repeating myself over and over again. Okay, go on my Instagram at UGC by Kiara. It is the 4th video on the left column. You guys are going to see how to write the perfect pitch for brands. That video is going to explain how to write a perfect pitch. It's going to show you guys how to write a perfect pitch in literally seconds using one of my secret weapons. And I'm not gonna mention it here because a lot of y'all are watchers, but y'all ain't true supporters. But I know that my true supporters are gonna go watch, and they're the ones who deserve these secrets. So go on my Instagram, how to write the perfect pitch for brands. I don't have that many videos. I don't have that much content yet. So it's not like I have 300 videos or 300 posts for you guys to sift through. It's literally the 4th video on the left column when you guys go on UGC at Kiara. It literally says how to write. Let me show you guys. How to write the perfect pitch for brands. Open that up and y'all are gonna get a gem. Okay, a true gem in there. And that is one of the tools that I use to write my pitch. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. You're gonna have to go in and kind of adjust things and fix things as you go. There might be some things that you might need to fix, or it might not really sound right, and so you want to kind of switch it up. But for the most part, it does the job for you, and it does a great job. And the tool was specifically created for content creators. Okay, it's an AI tool specifically for content creators. So this is not just ChatGPT. Like, yeah, ChatGPT is great. It is something that I personally use for my content. I use many AI tools for my content, but this one for content creators. It is going to ask you for your name. It's going to ask you for your experience, your niche, your accomplishments, who you're pitching to, what their brand is about, and it is going to formulate the best pitch for you. Easy peasy. Like I said, you might just have to go in there, fix a thing or two, but it's gonna make it so much easier for you. It's gonna give you the perfect foundation to build off of when it comes to your pitch. So that is officially it for this live. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to hop on. I'm so excited. I love creating content as well, and you guys want to get paid for it. I mean, it's 2023. Shit is fucking expensive, and everybody can use a little extra cash in their pockets, as we should. We want to make money. We all want to make money. So go on my Instagram, loads of gems on there. I literally have so much content coming out, and they're already edited, created, like they're already ready to go. They're already scheduled. It's all on automatic. So like, it's not gonna be like YouTube or like, you know, I kind of come on here kind of like when I feel like it. No, the content's gonna be there. It's gonna be coming out every single day, 1 or 2 reels every single day, valuable reels that are gonna help you, that are gonna point you in the right direction towards UGC, as well as carousels, sharing more information and stuff like that. All the gems are on there, right? I'm not gonna drop all the gems here because I'm not, because I put way too much work into my Instagram content to just share everything for you guys to not go watch it. Okay. And like I said, the UGC community is so supportive. So if you guys want to be shown love, show love too. Okay. So go follow me. I actually have a post. If you guys are new UGC creators, I actually have a post. It's this one. Content creator, and this is your camera roll here. If you guys scroll down to the comments, you guys are gonna see that I say drop your Instagram handle so we can support each other, and double tap if you're ready to start making money, the money you deserve for your hard work as a creator. Go on there and drop your go on there and drop your Instagram handle so that other UGC creators can find you. So yeah, go to that post. It's the POV, your content creator, and this is your camera roll. It is the 3rd video on the left. So you guys want to go to the 4th video on the right, how to write the perfect pitch, as well as the 3rd video, the 4th video on your left, and the 3rd video on your right. Your content creator, and this is your camera roll. Just go down to the comments leave your handle down there so that other UGC creators who come on the video can see you and can follow you. Because new UGC creators, that's what we're doing. Like all day, we're looking for other UGC content creators that we can follow and support. And who make content that we genuinely like, so that, you know, we can kind of show them love, they can show us love, and so that we can grow. So this is going to be an easy way for you to kind of like be a little bit more discoverable, because that video is getting a little bit of traction. I actually posted it yesterday and it's getting pretty good traction for the amount of followers that I have on there currently. So yeah, drop your at before it blows up, because social media is what I do, and eventually I will blow up. This will blow up. Okay, I'm manifesting it. So go in and drop your at before your comments get lost. All right, I think that's it. I think we're done for today. I'm done talking. I think you guys are done hearing me talk as well. Thank you guys so much for coming to my live. I'm gonna give you guys like literally 1 more minute to drop any questions, and if you don't, I'm going out for supper. I'm leaving. I'm going out whiskey. I'm so bad. Karen Ann says, I wish you'll come to Nigeria soon. I'd love to meet you. I was in Nigeria last year, but my dad wants to go this summer, and I'm not exactly sure. I'll be there this year though. If I don't come this summer, I'm gonna be there by the grace of God for Christmas. Okay, we're wrapping up this live. Go on the pinned comment at UGC by Key on that Instagram account for for UGC tips, for brand marketing emails that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, so you guys don't have to go looking out for them, so you guys don't have to, you know, go pitch to the social media marketing team. I'm going to do that work for you guys and make it easy for you. For UGC work examples, for UGC tips. I just posted a UGC example this morning, so you guys can go have a look at that if you guys want to create some content. And thank you guys so much for coming to my live. I appreciate you guys so much. Until next time, yeah, stay tuned in the community section. We're gonna touch base to see if we are gonna be doing a recap live or like a follow-up live maybe next weekend. All right, have a good day. Bye.